Hi, this is Bill, and I'm going to be covering the how to bind a 6-channel FlySky receiver with the FlySky FS-GT3B radio. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I found that the normal 3-channel receiver that comes with the radio have constantly been out of stock with HobbyPartz, and so I ran an experiment here to see if the slightly larger 6-channel receiver, it's about the same size, could be used. The only difference is not only that it has 6 channels, you can only use 3 of those 6 channels, but it does come with a slightly odd-shaped antenna. It's about the same length as the 3-channel antenna. The only difference is I'm a little nervous and I don't really feel comfortable removing this heat shrink cylindrical shaped object. Not going to be a problem for me because if anything, you can zip tie this up into any RC vehicle, and that could be your antenna tube in itself. So not really a big deal, at least for me. So the only difference here, normally with the 3-channel setup, you put the bind cable, it's listed here, bind, on the 3-channel slot. The only difference here is that the bind on the 6-channel, it's listed here, it shows that it's on the battery slot. So the battery slot's on the very top here. So that's the one thing different. So I'm going to go ahead and hook everything up, and we'll go through the steps on binding the radio. So put the servo in the channel 1 slot, the throttle will go in the channel 2 slot, and then this is the actual bind cable that comes with the unit, and when you're binding you only need to hook this up into the bind slot, which connects to the negative and the signal on the battery slot. So that goes over here in the battery slot. You plug that in. When you do that, you'll see that it has a flashing red light showing that it's ready to be bound at that point. So we'll leave that there. Then you turn your radio, well, before you turn your radio on, you hold down the bind button, then you turn your transmitter on, and at that point it'll go from a flashing signal to a solid steady signal on the receiver. At that point you can go ahead and turn off the receiver, and I like to reset the transmitter as well. Then go ahead and unplug the bind cable. You can turn your transmitter back on, and then turn the receiver back on, and you now have a bound system. And you can see everything is working. I'll go ahead and show you this. So, and that's as simple as that. 6-channel setup. It's a good alternative here to make this work for your RC cars when HobbyPartz has run out of stock for the 3-channel receivers. Thank you for watching.